Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're in the beautiful place of Lake Havasu, Arizona. It's Friday, November 1st, heading down to Quartzsite, but hey, I thought we'd check out the lake. What a picture perfect day, mid-70s. Thought we'd even take a little boat ride. They always say the fall colors happens. Here in Havasu, the only fall colors are the license plate colors changing from the snowbirds coming in. But still early yet. They're just now starting to drop south. So I thought, hey, let's take a little boat ride. We're going to park right up here in the casino parking lot. Over at Havasu Landing, there's a big casino over there. The shuttle boat goes across. Round trip, it used to be $2 or $3. I'm not sure what it is now. We'll find out. But we can park for free, take a ride in the water. Maybe we'll check out the visitor center while we're here and the bridge. Yay! All right, let me get parked. Finally cool weather. It has just been blistering hot. Not only all summer, but all fall. It just now finally cooled down, but today we got about 75 degrees. This is where the shuttle boat comes in, but we probably got a little bit of a wait. I got a good 40 minutes, so let's go up to Visitor Center. We'll check that. They got a lot of cool pictures in there. But right here's the dock for the big boat. Good to be back in Arizona. Feels good. Every kind of boat rental you can think. They got pontoon boats, jet skis, little boats, little rubber raft type boats. The rubber duck fleet is what they call it. Paddle boards, kayaks, canoes. You name it, you can. If you want to get on the water, you will here. Always like something with an engine on it. Big chairs, get your selfie pictures. The Chair restaurant, really famous for their food and burgers and stuff. Plus Christmas lights. I'm going to do that again over the holidays. Come down here. There's another big chair. I ate there one time. It was really good food. It gets very busy. They do take reservations. And there's your London Bridge, guys. All the way from England. Thing is hundreds of years, centuries old. They hauled it over here on a big boat and put her up in the middle of the desert. And what a genius marketing ploy that is. It turned this desert community into probably one of the biggest attractions in the United States. Millions and millions of people come here to see this thing. It's incredible. I've always enjoyed coming here. It truthfully is one of my favorite places, Lake Havasu. More good food, burgers, ice cream, all the junk food you want. Waffles, there you go. Get you a waffle. Oh, they really got the fountain going. Sometimes it's shut down. But talk about iconic. That's part of it. Well, there's the visitor center. We got the open sign out there. They got really neat pictures. Let's go on in, check that. Then we're going to go catch our boat ride. And there's video of the lake and the bridge. Four-wheeling. I mean, this town offers everything. They got events year-round. Almost every weekend. There's always something. Even in the summer, it's massive for boating. You think the heat would keep people away. It doesn't. Souvenirs, gift shops. You can come in, relax. They got Wi-Fi. Postcards. You want to learn anything about the area, this is the building to come into. I don't remember all these TVs they're displaying. Pretty neat though. Oh, here's the lighthouses around the lake, the replica lighthouses. Both sides, Arizona and California side. We'll go out and check one. We'll go out the island before we head down to Quartzsite. Hey, Route 66, Kingman. We know that place. More of the replica lighthouses. Your boating paradise awaits. You got that right. More places to get your selfie pictures with the Royal Guard. They even got an old phone booth in here. More video TVs. Wow. Well, Havasu, the lake itself, is over 30 miles long. There you go. Drop a dime, make a call. Not anymore. Big balloon festival in January. I stayed here one winter at that Crazy Horse campground a few years back. McCullough Chainsaws. This is the guy that bought the bridge. But they did more than chainsaws. I think boat motors and helicopters. I mean, this guy was quite the promotion. $2 or $3 million they paid for it. Because the town of Havasu started in the 60s. This was just an airstrip out here for the military. I think during World War II. You know what? I just had a thought. We had time today. I'll make the time. There's another museum. We'll go see the Heritage Museum. It's not very big, but it's cool. Here you go. The story of the bridge. That's when they're creating the island. Because it wasn't even an island. It's a man-made channel. Pretty good aerial shot. But this is hardcore desert right along the Colorado River. There you go, back in the medieval times. The London Bridge from 1200 to 1800. Wow. 600 years of it being over there. Can you imagine? Can't think about that. You know, when you think that far back, you can't comprehend it, I guess. 1831 to 1968. That's when they sold it. Can you imagine selling a bridge? Put that on Facebook Marketplace or something. Craigslist. Want to buy a bridge? Sure. There it is. Reconstruction, 68 to 71. Just shipped it over here brick by brick. They numbered every single one of them. Like a gigantic puzzle. But what marketing, my goodness. If that guy could see it now, that McCullough guy, what it's turned into for tourism. Just huge. There it is being built. They're digging out the channel.
References are made to a bridge broad enough for 2 wagons to pass on the center span. This wooden bridge was pulled down by Olaf the Norwegian in 1014. 2 other wooden bridges were built and subsequently destroyed during those turbulent times in English history. In 1176, Peter de Coa Church, a chantry priest of St. Mary's Church, began the superintending of the first stone London Bridge. Destined to be one of the wonders of the medieval world, it took 30 years to complete, but it stood for 600 years. In the center was a small temple dedicated to St. Thomas.
Okay, we got a boat to catch.
Was laid to his final rest.
So better get on down there to the dock. Neat place. Come to the visitor center if you get a chance.
This bridge was solidly built over a span of 20 arches.
Well, let's see. Still got 16 minutes. That's enough time. We'll walk up to the Dixie Belle. Right up here, I'll show you that. Yeah, Christmas time. This is the place to come. I'm definitely going to come down and film it again, like I did last year. Oh, look at that. They're putting up the lights now. They are rigging lights. Well, November 1st. That usually starts right around Thanksgiving. But there's the lift. It is massive. I don't know how many lights. They gotta have 1,000,000 lights up. Yep. There they are. So you've seen it here first. Christmas lights going up on the bridge. Every single one of the face of these buildings get just wallpapered with it. They got a snow making machine on top of this one. Then all the colors. Definitely something to see. Alright, right up here is the Dixie Belle. I'll just show you the outside of that. Then we gotta go catch our boat. More boat rentals, jet skis. There's the Dixie Belle. I took a ride on that. It's probably close to 2 years ago. It's fun. I think they offer like dinner cruises. They had a little bar on it. You could get something to drink, like beer, wine, all that. They'll take you all the way around the island at sunset. Then real quick up this pathway here, it'll be arches of Christmas lights, all of it. So here's your good before. Then in a couple months I'll film it and you'll see the difference. Well, less than 2 months, huh? My goodness. This year is going bye-bye quickly. There's our cruise calendar for October, November. Now October's gone. Long gone. Yeah, it looks like they're doing 2 a day starting later instead of 1. Oh, here's those rubber duck boats. Low engine, little 2-seater, little dinghies. That'd be fun. As long as the lake is calm. I wouldn't want to be out there. This lake can get pretty wound up in the wind. A lot of whitecaps. All aboard. Now there's my kind of boat, pontoon. One engine, nothing on it. You take a hose and you rinse it off when you're done. Nice and slow. But it is great for fishing, just putting around. Look how calm this water is. There isn't any wind. This is such a great day here. There's your bridge. This is a man-made channel that created Havasu Island. A lot of years.
He has his place to continue. Over the first time I've ever seen his place.
Oh, here you go. Here comes one of those cigarette boats. All engine, gas tanks. Now, if you want to be the first one at the gas pumps, here's your boat. This is the one you want. You'll get there in a hurry. But that is a gas guzzling machine right there. We're moving. Here comes one of those jet boats out of Laughlin, Riverside Casino, all the way down here. It's about a 3-hour trip, 3-hour trip from Laughlin down and back. That'd be cool.
And passengers will exit to the left or port side. Thank you and enjoy the ride.
There's Crazy Horse Campground. They got a few sites, quite a few actually, right on the water. Right here at the mouth of the channel. I actually had my motorhome in there for an entire winter. You can see the boat parade at Christmas time. All the balloons fly right over. It was quite a show, and it's probably one of the most reasonable for Lake Havasu RV parks. They got park models and all kinds of sites in there. Once again, that's Crazy Horse Campground. We'll drive past it when we go out on the island later. This is what it's like to be on Lake Havasu. We're going to California side. The casino's actually in California. This boat is critical. It hauls school kids every day from Havasu Landing over here to Havasu. It's a huge drive. It's 50, 60 miles to drive from Lake Havasu itself all the way around to Havasu Landing. Land ho! Made it! How about that, a casino? I'm gonna hop the boat right back on to make you get off, but I'm gonna go back. I want to check out that Heritage Museum. I don't feel like donating any money to the casino today. But they got a restaurant, I think even hotel rooms here. A lot of people come here, come by boat. You can actually drive. I mean, it's quite a drive. You got to go clear up to I-40, cut over to California and Needles, then you drop south on Highway 95. So it's a good 50, 60 mile drive or more, maybe. Alright, he's gonna park us up here, make us get off. I'll get a few pictures up here, front of the casino, and then we'll head back. This is all new. They built this a few years ago, 3-4 years ago. There was an old casino over here for years. I was in that a couple times. Still had the same shuttle, big marinas and all that. There's an RV park here, huge RV park. So you can actually RV here and take the shuttle over to Havasu. But this is California. You're on the California side. You got California fuel prices here and everything else. But kind of a neat area. There's a little market for their harbor. Get ice. Everybody needs ice on the boat. There's the smaller shuttle. That's more fun to ride. The top's more open. Then way across, I can zoom in. There's Lake Havasu. Alright, heading back. There's only about 5 or 6 of us on the boat. A lot of the casino workers shuttle up with it too. Neat trip. I mean, you take a boat ride on Lake Havasu for $5 round trip. As we're heading out, I'll use my phone. I'll zoom in on the RV park. Give you a little shot of that. Not a whole lot over here. Few houses. This is Indian reservation, so I don't know if you can actually buy a lot. I know they sell the trailers. I think you lease the land. Something like that. I'm no expert on that stuff. A lot of empty slips, but in the summer, this would be packed full. A lot of people from Southern California just flood here in the summertime with their boats. Alright, let me switch cameras. There's your RV park. Lot of sites in there. Not sure of the rates, but just look up Havasu Landing on the California side. There's Havasu State Park. You can camp on the water there too. Bring your boat over. That's hard to get into. I've filmed there a couple times, but they are always sold out. For a state park, it's more like a resort. They got cabins, their own, I think, 1 or 2 boat docks, launches. All of it there. Picnic area, day use. It is fee-based. Last time I was in there, I think it's $10 to get in for the day. And to camp there, it wasn't horribly expensive because it's still a state park. Once again, that's Havasu State Park, Lake Havasu State Park. All kinds of events. They launched the balloons in January. That whole lot will be full of the balloons. That's where they do their night glow. There's one of the miniature lighthouses. Good look at it as we enter the channel. It's about 10 minutes across the lake on the boat. Not bad. And it's air conditioning. If it's hot, they got lots of air conditioning on these things. Okay, we're back in the channel. Made it. Well, what do you think? Let's shoot over to that Heritage Museum. It's not very big. They got some really neat pictures, especially of the old airstrip out on the island. So, get a little more history of Lake Havasu area here. There goes some happy boaters. See, the pontoon boat is perfect. Wide open, big seats, very little maintenance. I own boats, I know, through the years. Then they got these hotels down here you can stay in. Lake Havasu is definitely a paradise. One to come to. People from all over the world. I forget how many millions of visitors they get every year. It's a lot of them. Video footage furnished by RVerTV Cruise Lines. Nah, that's fun. Cheap boat ride. Go across. If you're a gambler or not a gambler, I mean, it doesn't matter. They do have a restaurant in the casino, but today I didn't want to spend all my time over there. This being on the lake is cool, and what a picture perfect day. I'll say it again. You cannot beat this weather. It is gorgeous. November 1st. See on the van, says 76 degrees. And not a breath of wind. Alright, make a right here. We're going to the Lake Havasu History Museum of History, I believe. Heritage History, I'm pretty sure. Should have looked it up. It's not very big, but it's cool. It's got tons of stuff. There's your IHOP. Del Tacos. A lot of junk food here. Gotta make a left. Yep, this is right. I always get twisted a little bit going through here. A lot of shops through here. Behind these buildings is the Lake Havasu Flea Market. I think that goes on Saturdays or Sundays. But tons of parking. And the businesses aren't open, so you plenty of parking for the flea market. And that museum should be right up here. Museum of History. There you go. New exhibit. Free entrance. Well, let's go on in. And bulletin board, newspaper articles. Lots of rocks. Mining went on around here in Havasu. Up in those mountains right behind the big town here. Mining everywhere. Along the Colorado. There's a chunk of petrified wood. And what else we got? Native American history. Especially along the Colorado. And these guys really got displaced when they built the dam and flooded the river. Big history with all that. So more local history in here. They got pictures, I'll find them, of the old airstrip out on Havasu Island. Site 6, something like that. Oh, here you go. Here's about mining. Up in the hills. Go find them gold nuggets. Old West hygiene. 6-8 people use same bath water. You slept on straw. There you go. That's what you really call sharing. And all the mules, they still run around here, all the burros. They're everywhere. Right along the river. And steamboats. You don't think about steamboats in the Colorado River, but it was a major way of transportation. Before they dammed up the river, I've heard stories where the river had flooded miles wide. There's a map showing it clear down from Mexico all the way up. Couldn't do it anymore. Too many dams. Hoover Dam, Parker Dam. Steamboating on the Colorado. What a life to live back then, huh? But it's neat coming in here because you get more of the history of this area instead of just the bridge. They got a little section on the bridge, but so we got mining, steamboats, river, Native American. There's some on the bridge. Scale model of Parker Dam. Power generator. They built that right after Hoover Dam. Those getting probably close to what, 100 years old? Pictures while they're constructing. I've never seen those. I don't remember those. That's neat. Saving history. There's one of the tunnels. Probably sends the water down to the power station. Isn't that something? I know all the workers used to live along the river, like Crossroads, that one ghost town I stop at. Now it's all abandoned. There's the workers, 1937. Site 6, McCullough Error. So Site 6 is the airstrip. So this must be before he bought the bridge. Says he just fell in love with this lake. Oh, they built motors here. I never knew that. Sure did change Arizona, this guy. This article here, land sale to trigger major development. Got that right. It exploded. A rundown shack in Havasu's $500,000. Most of these homes go for $1 million now. All that new construction, it's way up there. This is definitely the high-end real estate town. Even with the 120-degree heat summers, people really come here. That round mobile home park still out there. I'll run out to the island. We'll do our usual stop out there by the lighthouse before we head south. There's a look. That's before they dug the canal. There's the airstrip. Air Force used it to test airplanes before Havasu was a town. That's clear back in 1970 there. They were just putting in the London Bridge. Everyone thought they were nuts. No homes, no nothing. Just that round park. Few mobile homes. Isn't that something? Now it's a tiny metropolis. A little more on Site 6 and World War II. What a place to be stationed at, Lake Havasu. Looks like they had some barracks and stuff out here. And a little bit on the London Bridge. A little bit of their history. Even shows a map how they brought it over through the Panama Canal right up to Long Beach. Says here's a bridge it has bought. Here's their new exhibit. More about the planes. McCulloch and his, looks like little helicopters. That's interesting. Right here in Lake Havasu. Those are small, aren't they? Uh-oh, there's one that crashed. Ooh. Yikes. Alright, well, what do you say? Let's cruise on out to the island. Because I gotta get going on down to Quartzsite. Been a fun day so far. We cannot come to Lake Havasu and not cross the London Bridge. So you want to make yourself a little cup of tea, because we're gonna cross this thing as soon as we get through this traffic. Another month or two and all the snowbirds are here. This town is packed full. Okay, here we go. See the flags up here? That's where the start of the bridge is. Good viewing area. You can walk both sides. Always see people here taking their pictures. Gotta walk across the bridge. All the flags are flying. Even the light poles are original from back in the old day. There's a group of folks enjoying the scenes. That brewery over there on the right, that's always popular. Restaurants. There you go. You just crossed the London Bridge. Alright, let's run out to the end of the island. Makes a big loop around the island. We'll make a right. Going straight, that takes you up to all those new houses. On this side, it's still state land. Right here, oh, is Crazy Horse. This is the campground I was telling you about. We seen it from the boat. Right there's Crazy Horse, and that's been there a long, long time, that park. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for free newsletter. Putting one out twice a month now, right around the 5th and 20th. Also on the website, we got blogs and articles about past videos, future videos, and different kinds of things around RV lifestyle and all of it. So, once again, it's RVerTV.tv. Plus, got a merch shop. Get the Armchair Traveler series. Coffee mugs are out. Got grandma, grandpa, kids, people, dogs, cats, all kinds of cool stuff. They make great gifts for the holidays coming up. Once again, it is RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. Okay, let's check out one of the little miniature lighthouses. I usually stop, there's two of them out here. I usually stop at one of them. They're just off the paved road here. A little rough getting in here, not bad, just take your time. There's four-wheel trails. You can fish off the banks down here. You've seen in the visitor center how many of these they have around both sides of the lake, California side too. Little solar lights on them that light up. Unique. Definitely cool for the theme of Havasu. And they're all replicas of lighthouses from around the country. A lot of them like from the Great Lakes. That kind of thing. And here's the lake. Yay. I really enjoy coming out here. A lot of times I will just drive out here. It's free. Park, have the view, get something to eat, you know, have a little lunch or snack. I've even edited video in the van out here. It's just peaceful. Let's cruise through the park up here. This is called London Bridge Beach. On our way out of here. Plus you get to go across the bridge again. Better warm up that cup of tea. Just like the British. Big hotel here on the right. Kind of stands out here by itself. A lot of resorts. The marina is huge. Big marina here. Boating is definitely bigger than RVing in Havasu. Then you just go down to Quartzsite and everything's RV. But it is a cool little park. They got a huge dog park here, a lot of pathways. You always see people walking and jogging and bicycling. Big day use area. You can rent the paddle boats and the paddle boards and kayaks here too. Usually got food. So, neat little park. There's the dog park on the right. There's the marina. Look at the size of that thing. Hundreds and hundreds of slips in there. The lake itself maintains a full level. They keep this one full. Like Mead and all that, it drops, but they keep this. This is the one they pull all the water out of to send in the aqueducts. So it's usually full or close to it. And there's Royal Park across the way. There's a golf course over there. Sometimes they got a car show there. You can see all the beach, London Bridge Resort, and there's your bridge. Here we go, back across. Well, not bad. Boat ride, walked under the bridge, visitor center, museum of history, the island. What else can we do? Hey, ever see downtown area? Let's go cruise the old town. Straight up McCulloch Boulevard here. We can't waste this good weather and this perfect day. Old Town's kind of cool, just a lot of shops, but it's the long way out of town. Here's the start of it. They will actually close it down up here and have street fairs. This whole street will be lined with vendors for several blocks. And they have several events. If you go to Facebook, it's called Go Havasu. That's also their website, Go Havasu, and they'll have their calendar of events about Lake Havasu. And it's very well updated, very well. I always look at it, see what's going on around here. But this is the actual old town, original old town of Lake Havasu. A lot of boating shops, little markets, that kind of thing. Clothing. But more boat, everything's boating here. Okay, right up here we're gonna make a right. I think it's Acoma Street, which will take us all the way back down to Highway 95. Huge golf course here, country club. Pretty sure this one's open to public. Golfing in the desert. And here's all the homes. I mean, They are stacked in here and they are pricey. Beautiful. Almost everything up here has a view of the lake. You're up on a hill. But they are mini mansions. And here's 95. It's going to take us all the way down to Parker and Quartzsite. Gonna have some fun down in Quartzsite. I even brought an e-bike with me. Gonna ride around town down there. Also, I'm gonna be putting out more of the summer travel series this winter. Unseen footage in places all along Columbia River, Idaho, the Black Hills, South Dakota, all kinds of stuff people haven't seen the video on yet. That's coming up too. Also Monday, heading over to Palm Springs, gonna film that. What a picture perfect day. This, you couldn't have made it any better with the weather, everything. Boat rides, a lake, no wind, absolutely everything. Journey continues. Talk soon.